Okay, so let's start the hands-on for the questionnaire making. As I discussed with you guys before, that we will be discussing the two main important types of questionnaire making. That is the one using a standardized questionnaire that is already available, and the second one would be using a pre-structured questionnaire. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so the standardized questionnaires are these ones. Like if I'm doing a research on anxiety, I would just write anxiety standardized questionnaire. Okay, so it has shown me these all these questionnaires. There is a Hamilton anxiety rating scale, the GAT-7. This is another one. This is another one. This is another one. So one difficulty that comes in while choosing going for the standardized questionnaire is that which one to choose. There are so many standardized questionnaires available. Okay, so for that purpose, what I told you guys even beforehand, you have to do a very comprehensive literature review. Okay, well, while you will be doing the literature review, you will get to know that for the same study design as you are targeting, which questionnaires they are using. Still, if you are confused, you can go and after doing the literature review is the most important step. Okay, that you don't have to skip. I will tell you guys one and two examples also where if literature review is not done properly, how it can lead to problems. Okay, so you will write here kindly enlist the names of standardized questionnaires of anxiety and their pros and cons. Okay, so now it has told us that there is a GAT-7 anxiety scale, but it is used only for the generalized anxiety disorder symptoms. What are the cons? We will be more focusing on the negative side. It just focus on the GAD, and it is not used for simple day-to-day anxiety. Okay, Beck anxiety inventory is used mainly for differentiating anxiety from depression, and it focuses on somatic symptoms and it is better for panic disorder and it is not free. Okay, that is the problem with it. The state trade inventory scale, it is confounded with depression. It's very long. It has 40 items and it is very long. And then we have the Hamilton anxiety rating scale. It is subjective. It doesn't differentiate between the disorder. It is used for just the day-to-day anxieties things. Okay, so now we will be knowing that if I am doing a research on simple psychological anxiety, I would go for the Hamilton anxiety rating scale. One of my student, he did a research on anxiety and depression, and what he used the GAD anxiety scale, and after that his whole research was done, and when he submitted it and tried to get it published, his whole article was rejected. And after, although they appreciated the article a lot because of the analysis and all that stuff, but they were like, you have used a wrong questionnaire. The GAD anxiety scale is not used for day to day anxiety, it is just used for generalized anxiety disorder. And generalized anxiety disorder is a diagnosis. Okay, it's a proper condition that a person can suffer from. Similarly, what happened when I was in my final year of medical school, I had to we had to write an article to get internal marks, and I did a research on fibromyalgia. Okay. Although I had many publications by that time, but they had this condition that you should do it with the teacher as your supervisor and all that stuff. So I made it in my mind that I had to do it very fast. So I did not spend many much time on literature review. I just chose a questionnaire that was this one, Royal College of Physician Fibromyalgia Diagnostic Worksheet, and I made the questionnaire and circulated it, got the sample size done, did the data collection, did the analysis, wrote the article. It was done very beautifully. The analysis was top notch. And when I got it submitted in Annals of Medicine and Surgery, that's a PubMed Index journal, uh, two of the reviewers really appreciated it. That the analysis is very good and the topic is good and all that stuff. One reviewer rejected the article on on one basis that you have not used a proper questionnaire. He said that American College of Rheumatology questionnaire is the standardized questionnaire for fibromyalgia diagnosis, and you should have used that one. So what I did, I came back, and although I replied to the reviewer all the reasoning I could, But then I came back and I searched, I did the literature review, and the five articles that I found simply just by typing and pressing the enter button, the first five articles they had used the American College of Rheumatology questionnaire. So if I had gone for that questionnaire, it would have saved my time. Okay, so literature review is very important. You have to keep that my thing in focus, that you have to do a very comprehensive, at least go through 10 articles. Okay, in the next step, let's go to the pre-structured one.